Okay, I just want to talk about a product that I just discovered a few months ago, and that is Scentsy. Except I want to talk about the brand name Scentsy, and then I want to talk about what I found at Walmart, which is Better Homes and Gardens and Scentsational is what it's called. Pretty much they're just two different brands, which I'm sure a lot of people have heard of Better Homes, but they brought Scentsy to Walmart for a lot cheaper price. The burners, the warmers themselves, instead of $30–40, they only cost $15 to $10, and they just recently, at least if I've seen it right, they recently came out with the warmers that you plug into the wall and you just put 1 cube in it. So they came up with a bunch of different scents, and I think my favorite, I have two, and that's for their the actual Scentsy scents, and then I have my favorite in this generic brand. Let's see if I can find it. It disappeared. Oh, the basket smells so good that has them all on it. Oh, that's two more. Well, anyways, this is the Scentsy brand, and it is called Enchanted Mist. It's my favorite of all the Scentsy scents. It just has this really great, clean, kind of sweet, really sweet smell, and I'm not really a candle fan because I've never really smelled a scent that comes off of a candle, but when I melt these, which you can see I'm almost out of this, and then pretty much every one of them's been used, but when I use these I actually smell it in my room so strongly, and it goes all over, and I just can't get enough of it. But when you melt those, you can smell it, and it stays for hours after you turn it off. And it's just such a strong, vivid scent. Let's see if I can find. Oh, I remember. My second favorite was called Luxurious Spa, I think. It was one I got at Walmart. And pretty much the scents you find at Walmart are going to be completely different from the scents that you could find from the actual Scentsy parties. But I'm pretty sure you can probably find a couple that are really similar, but I think they tried to just separate them. I don't know if you're supposed to not tell anyone about other products once you bought from Scentsy or not. There's like some kind of like, don't you dare. I don't know. But I thought I would share this because it was $3, somewhere between $3 and $5 for one case this size, which the case sizes are different too. See, this is Ocean scent, and you notice there's two little slots right here, 3 and then 6 slots down here, where the Walmart one has 6 slots, 2 in each row. And I guess that's why they cost a little more, maybe, is because they have a few more slots for bars, but honestly I think it doesn't really matter that too much, because this one is Sweet Pea. This one is a really sweet and fruity kind of scent, but with a little mixture of floral in there. This one is what I just got recently, and it's called Line Dry Linen. It actually smells as if you were getting your clothes out of the dryer, or maybe even after freshly washed and you're about to put them into the dryer, and it smells just like if you were doing your laundry. If you love that scent, I really recommend this one. Oh, it smells so good to me. Ocean scent. This one's kind of hard to describe. It's kind of a... I don't know. I don't know how you would describe it. It's really musky, but sweet at the same time. I think it's something you would more smell like on a guy. A really clean guy. We like to separate the scents out for rooms. Like for my bathroom, I have the plug-in ones, and I use a more oceany scent, or more something like this one, something that you just expect to smell in the bathroom, but makes it smell really clean. A really clean scent, that's what I'm looking for. For like a bedroom, I use like the flirtatious scent that you find in the actual Scentsy brand, because the flirtatious or the enchanted mist, or one of the sweeter ones that just really, it depends on your personal preference. Because like me, I have a different scent palette than say my mom, and she likes more the Autumn Stroll, if you know that one, which is a harsher scent, more autumn type scent, where I like the spa categories that are fruity, sweet, and just really girly, I guess you could say. For our kitchen, this is another South Cashmere Amber, my name. I would say this one, because it's really sweet. When I think of it, I think of silky sheets, which I think it's supposed to be something like that, but that would be more like a bedroom scent too. And then you have, for your kitchen, at least I think it would be for your kitchen, like this is Orange Buttercream Cupcake, and I have this one melting upstairs right now in our kitchen, and the smell, oh my goodness, the smell. Okay, you could smell the orange, definitely. And you can smell, it's a very sweet scent, very strong and very sweet scent. And pretty much the best way to describe this is to open a fresh box of Fruit Loops and just take a big whiff, and you have this. Orange, I'm not even kidding, it smells exactly like Fruit Loops, at least in my opinion, maybe with a little more hint of orange in it. Oh, it's so sweet. Makes me want cupcakes. I don't even like cupcakes that much. This one, Vanilla Caramel Spice. This smells like, definitely smell the vanilla, like oatmeal. Like brown sugar, cinnamon, oatmeal, if you've ever had it. Because it just smells like a melted together brown sugar and cinnamon and butter. Very, very soft, subtle hint of butter, but it's still, I could smell it, and it just makes me want to eat oatmeal. Never smell these when you're hungry, at least not the food ones. Cafe au lait. I don't know, someone could tell me how to pronounce that. I'm bad at French. So this is a rich, robust aroma of freshly roasted Italian espresso beans. Let's see. Woo! I wouldn't say it smells exactly like coffee, like a latte. You can definitely smell the coffee, but it's not that strong kind of bitter coffee. I don't drink coffee that much. It smells very sweet, but with that hard scent of coffee right there in your face. It's not really my type of scent, but my mom and dad, or my dad drinks coffee and my mom just likes the smell. She's a big Starbucks fan. It does smell good though. It's really creamy. It smells creamy. Somehow it smells really creamy. Let's see. And the last one I have with me, which is not the last of the scents. There's so many scents we couldn't even buy them all. They're $2 for the 6-pack. I haven't seen a big block like you've seen at Scentsy for them, which those are $18, $20 I think. But they do have the little packs, and they have a ton of different scents. I just changed out this one, you could tell right there. This one is the baked apple strudel, and it smells very much like apple pie. It's very sweet. You can smell the apple and the cinnamon, the sweetness, sugar. When I melted it, it smelled different than it does in the package. It smelled warm and like a baked, fresh out of the oven apple pie, and I loved it. Yes, so that's all the ones I have to show. I wish I knew where my other scent was because it was my favorite. And I do recommend you can afford more of the warmers for your more rooms. This way, if you get them through Walmart, if you have the extra and you want the high quality brand name, the everything that Scentsy has to offer to go to the parties, then I really think you could definitely go with those. I actually bought my first one at a Scentsy party and I love it. And there's definitely nothing wrong with paying the extra for them because they work so well. But if you don't have the extra money to spend and you really want to get the experience of Scentsy without having to pay the extra, like I just said, then I really do recommend going to Walmart. It's in the candle aisle. It's really easy to find. We now have 3 of the ones that go in the outlets in the wall, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 of the big burners. 2 we bought actually at the actual Scentsy party, and then 2 we bought at Walmart, and 3 we bought at Walmart, and they all work the same. The light bulbs are the same, and the quality, they burn the same, melt the wax the same, so I really don't see any harm in getting one from Walmart. There is more selection about your warmers, the way they look. Mine is slate, and you can't get that from Walmart. You have to really get that from the Scentsy party because they have those special made, and I don't think for $10 you can make real slate warmers. So that's the only downside, is that you can't get those special creations that you get from the actual Scentsy company. Well, I hope you enjoyed this review, and I'm hoping to make more in the future. I'm hoping to have a lot different varieties of videos. I'm actually someone who doesn't have much of an income, and so I want to do makeup videos, but I want to actually use drugstore and on sale makeup and find stuff that is cheaper but is just as good as the more expensive stuff. I mean, they put more work into those high-end products, so I don't expect anything to be as good when it's cheaper, but something that could be just as good and useful as those. So, look forward to that. Hopefully you'll enjoy my videos, and have a good night.